My name is Craig Ferris, and I just started researching real estate investment. A buddy of mine actually has been talking about it every time I talk to him for several months. And I went with him yesterday. He'd been talking about, going out and doing something. And so yesterday was the first time he really went out. He hasn't done any deals yet either. So he goes out, I go with him, and we do door to door. And, it was rough. Everybody, of course, nothing's wrong. The list is bad. I've already taken care of that. There's a couple people that had attitude. A lot of people didn't answer. So that was kind of the first little toe dip into the real estate investment. I think that to give a little bit of background, me personally, I've been pretty much self-employed since, we were 18, 19, my wife and I. We did a lot of printing stuff, small shops. There's our printer. We still have a print shop where we do, we've done actually printing for auctions, real estate auctions for 10 plus years. But as far as my background, in 2012, I actually got into the oil field and I started doing a position called sand coordinating. And within 18 months, really just kind of hit it out of the park. It was all about systems. I was able to go in, create some amazing systems, meet some amazing people, and do things that other people hadn't done in the past. So in 2014, we actually took my team of guys and we created a company. And it was amazing. It was fun. We took a small little position in the oil field that nobody thought anything of, and we created an entire business model around it. We were the first company that I know of in the world that ever broke that particular position off and created a company out of it. So we were an independent sand coordinating company, which was really cool. I mean, like I said, we did things nobody thought we would be able to do. We made $1 million in the first 26 weeks. The next couple years were awesome, 2014 and 15. And then there was a crash and everything kind of fell apart. And we held on and held on and held on. And honestly, we're still barely holding on by a thread. But, at this point, with all the stuff we've been through, the past 18 months have just been, it just gets harder and harder. To see everything you've built and everything you've done, to go from such highs that we were at to kind of where we are now, just trying to hold on. It's tough. And, getting into this real estate, which, I started researching a few days ago. So it's just been really exciting and kind of rejuvenating, kind of re-energizing my batteries a little bit. So what I really want to focus on is real estate investment. We had our financial advisor, he told me back in 2014, he's like, you've got to get into real estate. And I'm telling you, for 3 years, he sent me property after property, that just 30,000 here and 20,000 there. And I just didn't listen. And I really regret it now because for the past 4 weeks, so we've been trying to sell our house. And, that's really, kind of where my wife and I started talking about her doing selling houses and being a realtor. So she actually started the course about a week ago. And so she's doing the realtor. My buddy's trying to get into the real estate investment. And I think I'm going to jump into, really it's kind of pretty much a starting over point where I sell the house and not necessarily back to square one, but it's pretty close. So I'm just the type of person that really wants to dive in and learn as much as I can and do as much as I can. So, I'm starting this channel to say that, this is going to go one of two ways. This is either going to be a journey to 100 deals, or I'm going to fizzle out and flop in 4 months like the statistics say. So join me. I plan on doing this Monday through Friday, kind of giving a recap at the end of the day. For today's recap, so I went ahead and printed some bandit signs last night. I'm doing a few different ways. I've printed some, we've wrote on some. I've taken yellow coroplast, white coroplast, made circles out of them, and I I didn't think about it because I didn't really come up with the idea of making this channel until afterwards. But I'll show you some tomorrow. In tomorrow's video, I'll show you what I did. And marketing is my deal. I love marketing. So really right now I'm just testing everything out. You know, everybody says ride on them, this, that, and the other, watching videos. So tomorrow I may kind of throw out some of the stuff that we're doing or testing out. But yeah, this is it. A road to 100 deals. We'll see how the ups and downs go, see how long it takes to get there. I've had some people say that you might not get a deal for 6 months or a year. I definitely don't think that's going to be the case. Thanks.